It is time now for the Peter Channel 5 o'clock news here on this Wednesday evening, December 9th, 2015. Here I'm Peter Wiggins here. Here are your news headlines here in Washington. The man at the center of last week's massacre in San Bernardino, California, began discussing a terrorist attack with his soon-to-be wife even before she came to America last year. While the gun shop owner who sold the guns could also face charges as well. The Supreme Court on Wednesday once again displayed its deep divide over when race can be considered in college admission decisions in a contentious hour and a half of oral arguments about a limited race conscious plan by the University of Texas. In Baltimore, using one of his lawyers as a stand-in for Freddie Gray, Officer William Porter showed jurors Wednesday how he lifted Mr. Gray from the floor of a police transport van to the bench and described the shock of seeing a young man in pain. The reaction to Germany's Times choice of choosing Angela Merkel as 2015 Person of the Year ranged from delight to disappointment today. Chicago Mayor Rahm Emanuel apologized for the police shooting of Laquan and calls for change. Manchester, New Hampshire, even campaigning as half as much of his rivals. Donald Trump has drawn them out in the echo chamber of an insults and charge pronouncements that have taken over the presidential campaign. Colorado Springs, Colorado, the man accused of killing 3 people during an attack on a Planned Parenthood clinic last month and shouted he is a warrior for the babies during an outburst Wednesday afternoon in which he also declared it his guilt. Take a look at your closing stock. Take a look at the stocks here. The Dow closed the day down 75.7 reports at 17,492.30. S&P 500 down 50.97 points at 2,047.62. And NASDAQ down 75.3 points at 5,022.86. Alright, let's look at sports here where the Boston Celtics will be at the Garden tonight, taking on Chicago Bulls at game time, 7 o'clock. And the Boston Bruins will be up in Montreal, taking in their arch nemesis, the Montreal Canadiens, at game time, 7:30 p.m. up in Montreal. The Golden State Warriors are hardly hurting for accolades right now with a Larry O'Brien trophy finally in its grasp at the start of this season. They have proceeded to set a new league record for the best start, which is now 23-0 so far this season. In Orchard Park, New York, Buffalo Bills winning back LeSean McCoy on Wednesday really dismissed the idea of Coach Chip Kelly shaking his hand when the star running back makes his return to Lincoln Financial Field Sunday against the Philadelphia Eagles. Charlotte, North Carolina. Charlotte Hornets. Al Jefferson gets a 5-game suspension for violating an NBDA drug policy. And now look at your weather here. For the night, cloudy skies, low about 43 degrees. For Thursday, Saturday, the podcast skies have about 57, low about 43 degrees. Cloudy skies at the church showers on Thursday. For Friday, we're going to have some sunny the podcast skies have about 59, low about 39 degrees. For Saturday, cloudy skies have about 59, low about 44 degrees. And for Sunday, Saturday, the podcast skies have about 59, low about 44 degrees. Currently in Norton, it's 45 degrees overcast skies. And that is going to be it for the Peter Channel 5 o'clock news. And it's December 9th, 2015 on a Wednesday evening. Peter will be of a good evening with a good buzz today. I'll see you at 11 o'clock for a late night report. Have a good evening.